So first stop on our trip is the middle of bumfuck Indiana. So it's like 4:35 here. Getting back at it. It's the windmills.
First stopping.
Dinner stop. We just had Maggie. Woo! We got Dairy Queen and Joe got chili, and we're still in Indiana. But look how beautiful it is. Beautiful sun. And we have about an hour left until we hit our motel that we're staying in, which is just like, we're just sliding through Cincinnati, cutting through Ohio for like 30 minutes, and then we're gonna be in Kentucky and spend the night there. So let's see when that happens. Mwah. It's Ohio! Woo! It's Kentucky! Oh shit. Kentucky! Tennessee! All right, we're in Tennessee! Woo! Look at all the mountains! It's so exciting. It's Georgia! Woo! I need to test my beliefs for truth. Wait. Oh god, that's an official.
We're on the top of the world, that's the real list.
Oh my god, we're still on. Welcome to Florida! Oh!
Florida, right here, Charlotte.
Here we go!
Florida.
Florida! This is a great chant we have over here. Hey! Sunshine State, baby! Almost there! Maggie! Look! I'm in Florida. I'm at a pool. Isn't that so fun? It's I think June 7th. It's like 3 to 4 p.m. in that range. And I'm at my pool. I like my grandma's pool in her little subdivision. And there are people in the pool, which is why I'm not gonna film it. But there's just like 4 people, like 2 different groups of 2. So I'm just gonna tan, the easiest social distance. It's windy. It's like 90 degrees out. It's so hot. I'm sure this audio is so terrible because the wind. So I'll just say hi and I'll vlog later when my mom gets here or in a little bit. But I made it. My suits are working out. Real exciting. And I'm gonna do my very best not to get sunburned. So check in later. Hey. Hey Maggie. Same day. Okay. You're never gonna get good audio because now we're in the car blasting the AC. We got home from the beach a little while ago. It's 1:20. Fit check. Joe and I, we're at an ATM right now. We're at Bank of America, but we're gonna head down to St. Armand Circle, which is just like, it's like a roundabout surrounded by little shops and stuff. And there's a Ben & Jerry's, so we're gonna go get ice cream. And then we're just gonna walk around and look at little shops. I think we're gonna buy my mom some jewelry just to, you know, prove our love. And oh, there's a penny on Joe's seat. Wow, found a penny. Ah! So yeah, I'll check in. 10 out of 10, we're vibing. I was really tired for a while. Oh, I dropped my penny. But so here we go, just coming back. Mwah. Maggie, ooh, I want to buy this dress. I want to buy it. Hi Maggie. So it's Tuesday morning and Joe and Lynn, we're in Myakka State Park. We're having brunch. We have like coffee cake and a bunch of coffee. It's my uncle and Jan, but like, look how beautiful it is. It's really nice out too. It's not like super hot. And I'll show you. It's super flooded too because it's been raining. So, and we've seen like all sorts of stuff. There's alligators sometimes. And we saw like wild pigs and turkeys, and it's just beautiful out. I'll walk over here too. There's something making a sound somewhere, unless that's just Joe grunting. But the water's so like peaceful. Do Do you hear that? I don't know if that was caught, but there's something. I don't know. There's some croaking. Wow. There's like little fish jumping. Wow. Oh. It's like so peaceful. I think it's like 8 a.m. or around there. Ooh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's like closer to 9.
Is that Dad making that noise?
No, I think it's an animal. Okay, we'll go eat. I'll let you go, but it's so pretty. This is so important. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know if I can get this on camera. Okay, hold on. Oh God. Maggie, I'm trying so hard. There's the tiniest frog. There, it's right in the middle of the screen. I'll see if I could in any way edit some type of arrow, because he's so well camouflaged in. There's a little frog right there. And it's the tiniest frog I've ever seen in my whole life. God, I want to try and pick him up. Oh God, I don't want to lose him. I want to try and pick him up so badly. It's so cute. Look. Oh, there's a bug flying around. Do you see that little frog? Oh my God, it's so cute. It's literally the size of like a penny. Hello, little friend. What if I just put my hand in front of it? Like, how bad of an idea is that? Maggie, I want to do it so badly. I know I really shouldn't. What if I get like a leaf? Oh, he could jump over a leaf though. I just want to make a friend. Where is he? Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh no, Maggie. I don't want to step on him. Where'd he go? He jumped towards me. Hello? Frog? Hello? I'm like hoping if I walk, he might jump another time. I think our frog friend left. That was all. Hi. Hi Maggie. There is no quiet place I've ever been able to vlog. Is that we just ate, me and my mom. Oh my God. I'm in like a hot parking lot and there's cars everywhere. Look at the sky. So pretty though. It is Wednesday and me and my mom went to the coolest ass Goodwill. Like it was huge. Oh, it was so much fun. But then we just stopped for lunch and we had such good Indian food. Like literally. Now I'm coming and turning on the AC so it's not 1,000 degrees when she comes in, though it is 1,000 degrees for me currently. It was so good. I had so much food. I'm hella bloated in the crop top right now, but we're gonna live our life. Oh my God. So now I got such good stuff at Goodwill. I kind of want to make like a Goodwill haul, but I guess I should do that at home. I wonder how much is gonna sit there and pay the check. Should I try and do a bit of a haul? I'm trying to figure out where I could put you. There's a glove box right here, and I'm seeing. Oh nope. Hey, what a good place. Okay. Do you want to do a bit of a haul? Just like a little one. That's so fun. After this, we have to go to Target to get some things for my uncle. We're getting like coffee and Kleenex. And then we're gonna go to the pool for a bit. And then me and my dad are gonna go pick up dinner and we're just gonna have dinner and play cards tonight. Good stuff. I just wanna show the fun stuff. Oh, I just wanna show some of like my favorite things. And the main thing I wanna show you is this. Are my hands clean? Yeah. This is also the first time I'd eaten in a restaurant since quarantine started, like since March, and it kind of freaked me out. I have not eaten inside or outside a restaurant. It's like, because you have to have your mask off to eat, and I have not since like March. Like, I've gone to restaurants and taken food out. Anyway, so that was scary. But we social distanced, and literally no one was wearing masks, but all the servers were, and we stayed away from everyone else. So anyway, it was $5. It's a Calvin Klein, like baby blue, beautiful, clean, unstained. It's like pockets on the inside bag. Like, look at this. Imagine me on my way to class. I just have to leave this in the car, throw my stuff in it. Nice big bag. It's not like huge though. And then, oh, Lynn's coming back. I was just showing the vlog.
That was awesome!
I was vlogging for Maggie and showing her the bag. That was really exciting. Okay. Oh, should we say bye? Go to Target? Oh, bye! Maggie, hello. Sunny day. We thriving out here. It's still Wednesday. It's like 4 p.m. It's burning hot. And I'm going to the pool, my grandma's pool. I have some towels in my book, which I'm about to finish. I also have, ideally this is the last ditch effort for a tan. So I'm gonna give it my all. I'm also gonna be listening to In Cold Blood. So like when I'm on my back, I can read my physical book, but then when I'm facing up, I have to listen to a book. So that's really chill. I like actually kind of feel like I'm gonna puke. Cause I had so much food today. Afternoon food, me and my mom went and got froyo, like a shit ton of froyo, and it was like so worth it. But I also kind of feel like I'm gonna puke, which is really cool. And then, oh, okay. I feel like these vlogs are so stupid. I've been vlogging so long, I kind of forget like what I say. But anyway, I'll show you when we get back. We went to a little vintage shop, like a vintage jewelry shop called American Pie that we go to every couple times we're down here. And I was looking at jewelry and I found two rings that I really liked. They were like $10 and $15. Well, it's 10 and 18, but he said he'd give it to me for 15. And my mom kept looking at this ring. It's like it was costume jewelry, but I was fine. My mom kept looking at and trying on this ring, and it was a huge, like chunky 14 karat white gold ring, like vintage, unique. And she kept going on and off, and she kind of said to the guy like, you know, maybe we'll come back and check and get it. And I checked my bank account and I saw that I had a couple $100, and I like went up and I was like, I'll take all these 3. And I bought her the ring, and she was really shocked. We were really happy, and she was really happy. Ooh. Oh, there's a dead gecko in the road. But I should be quiet now. I don't know how many people are walking up. So I'll show it to you when I get back, but no, it made me feel really good. I bought her this ring. All right, I'm gonna flip these so you can see what's going on. Okay. Oh. There's the cute, adorable little girl in the pool right now, so I'm not gonna film it. But here's the lake that's out back of the pool. So, kind of beautiful. So, I'm gonna wait for my mommy, and then we're gonna tan.
You know, once he's flush out.
I like that one. Is there
shells hanging from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they washed up from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
They landed there.
Yeah, no one put them there. They just,
It's
the
like
waves.
that tree. It's like that
Just,
tree.
yeah, the
trees
waves
and stuff.
put them there. No people.
Yeah. Well, I must have been. Maybe I took that one for a walk. At
Really
the
big
beach
wave.
I took it for a walk at the beach one time and set it down, and a wave must have came in. So. Anyway, big deal. Anyway, all the little weird stories. I almost lost my bougainvillea. It had some really ugly roots. And I had to trim it back hard and it almost conked. But I brought it back. This one, even though it's kind of sparse right now, with the new growth coming out, looks pretty nice, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I like all of them.
Hi. Hello.
You should dig up a grape leaf.
Well, you're not allowed to take plants from the ground in Florida. If I gotta get one, I have to buy one somewhere.
I can't take it.
Oh, you are a lucky man, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I sensed he needed a new one
Ah, good for you.
because he went.
You're kidding, did you really? Oh, I thought you just happened to notice it was out.
What type of tree is the one in that brown square pot in front of you? Like rectangular brownish pot?
This one?
Yeah.
The one behind the red pot?
The one behind the red pot.
That is called a Jacobova. And it is actually, the seeds are used as a spice.
Oh.
But I couldn't find any seeds, but when I bought that, it was 1.5 inches tall. The stem was as thick as a toothpick, and it had 4 leaves on it. And it was the only one I ever saw for sale like that.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of, is that your only one?
That's the
Yeah,
only
because
one
I'm not
I-
used to seeing those leaves.
Yeah, and that was Mom's favorite. I grow that one special. That was Mom's favorite, because if you can see it, you can see the trunk clear up to the top. And she loved the trunk. Look at the bark peel.
It's such a, it's such a subtle curve.
And this, yeah, the curves are very, I spend a lot of time curving that trunk.
That's a nice one too.
It's pretty nice, yeah. It'll look better with age, but.
How old is that one?
I got it in Lockport as a. I went at the that bonsai show they have at the Botanical Garden. They kept, sale. And like I said, it was this tall and it had 4 leaves and it was a toothpick size. And I bought it for like $3. And I grew it for 2 years in Lockport and put on 1 new leaf. And so it went from basically a cutting lower than its first branch to what it is down here in the last 5 years.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, this growing, and this is a not nearly ideal place for these because they only get like light, and it's midday light when like intense light.
Yeah.
What they really like is the morning and afternoon light. But
That's what you get.
it's what I get, and I'm glad to get it. I mean, they're responding. And this one, I gotta decide on which branches to take out pretty soon. But if you look, since you've been down here, there was no new growth on it when you came down here. And look at all the new green on there.
Nice.
All the bright green?
Yeah, it's all since you've been down here. So maybe it absorbs some good energy.
So if
We do
Charlotte-
give off good energy.
So if Charlotte and I made like a long, like wide, narrow, could you make was it a raft or an island?
For a raft is when you take one plant and it grows several coming up from it. Now, the other option is what they call a forest, where you take separate trees. And
We want a raft.
We want a raft.
No, I'm not fond of rafts. I don't know why. But what I gotta do is I gotta make a forest. These are cuttings from these. And I'm gonna make that pot I showed you. That I'm putting in these. Some of these I'm gonna turn into cascades like those. But most of them will go into a forest if they get big enough. But if you ever got extra clay that's not usable for a pot or something, like it's dried out or whatever, I don't know if it does, you can always make me something like those, that low, rough lit.
Yeah, I have in mind I could make.
Yeah, if you could make one of those someday.
Will you help? You'll show me what we need?
Anywhere from
I could remember.
something about this size would be perfect around that area. Because it'll be a while before those need to go into that. I'll have to pot them into right 4-inch pots and go on over there. Now, Charlotte's twisty one. Here's one I'm turning into a twisty one. This plant isn't big enough to twist yet. But see, I got the bends, crazy bends in this one. And I even wired up some of the branches.
They're little itty bitty. That's the same type that we just
it's like this right too. So that's all.
That's that one's baby.
Those, all are cuttings from that one.
Yeah, that's their
and all
babies.
the ones on my windowsill inside are either cuttings from that one or from these 3. I think the majority of those melon seed came from this plant. Earlier this spring, I cut it back to stems, and this is all new growth since the spring. takes time and appreciation. Like this one to me looks like utter hell right now. But when this
Look
fills
at all
out
the little
to
pebbles
this-
you added though.
Huh?
You added a lot of little pebbles though.
Yeah, well, I'm real satisfied with the pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
But the growth, this needs to be about here. These need to be about here, so you know it'll be higher in the center. And then I gotta take out about from here down all the leaves when it gets that tall, and then it'll look like a forest.
This looks like parsley.
That's what everybody says. That's the same plant.
Would that be a bummer if someone like was cooking and went, oh, I know where to get some parsley?
When Joe was making the salad
over
last
here.
night,
It would be a very bitter salad, let me tell you that much.
a waxy bitter shad salad.
It'd be a very bitter salad.
I kind of want to go. Can I go look in the backyard, Uncle? I haven't been intensely back there yet. Just go look at the plants. You guys can stay up here.
See how the tip is dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna spread up the tree. So when this dies, hopefully, you know those melon seed I showed you, the ones in the little ones that'll make a forest out of?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna turn one into a cascade and put it in that pot.
Look at that in full bloom.
Oh, this is hardly blooming at all. I had 5 times the bloom on it. Look at all the little blooms on my orange though, so it looks like I'll have a lot of oranges this year. Got to trim
There's a little
this
gecko
back.
in that one.
Baby gecko?
No, well,
No, just little, yeah. I got to trim this
little
back
relative to me.
about right here. It's a little out of shape. This is one of my pride and joys. It's a rare plant. Is it dry? No, it's okay. And look at all the pips. They call them pips. The seeds.
Mm-hmm.
These are all baby oranges. So don't weed this one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make. I thought of 5 grove like a grove of orange trees.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm letting them grow. If they grow nice, I'll do that. That one needs trimming.
We could weed together tonight. Oh my God! Look at your orchids. Your coconut orchids. They're going
You
crazy.
should have seen the blooms in them. See all the stems? Look at all
Yeah.
the flower stems it had. Must have had 25 flowers on it at one time. There's one left.
Jesus.
It was beautiful. This one had about half that number, but it was still beautiful.
Look at that.
And I don't do much to them. I got to give them a shot of fertilizer soon and start to turn a little yellow.
Look at the roots, though.
That root, you know where that root comes from?
No.
A hole in the bottom. Look at that.
Oh,
Came from a
that's
hole
so
in the bottom.
funny.
Yeah, isn't that weird? And
That
then
stem is just crazy, or that little trunk.
here's kind of a nice little one. If you look at it closely, it's got a nice bendy stem.
Yeah.
And the branches, look, I put bends in the little branches. Can you tell? Little bends.
Yeah, even on those and small like those.
Mm-hmm.
Right to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that one's kind of got a little mound too.
Yeah. It's got a weed I want to pull right now. You're gone, weed.
Dragonfly.
Where?
Right
Oh,
on that.
there. I see them. I like those.
Right too.
This one suffered. It got no light for a while, and that branch died. And it's like taken a year, but see, it's starting to finally send out new growth.
Mm-hmm. It's got
So-
weed too.
Yeah, it's got a pretty opposite of weed, doesn't it? Oh, it's really in there.
Should we weed now?
No, I just want to get this one.
Yeah.
weed. There, I got it.
Hey.
Got it.
Ooh. The form
Here.
is immaculate.
As I'm here, I might as well get a few. Oh, look at this one. It sent out a different type of fern than the other ferns.
Where did the...
We'll have to let that grow and see what it turns into. It might be a nice, what they call it, accompaniment plant. But see this one, this is the front. No, this
Yeah.
is the front.
Okay.
But isn't that going to have good shape if this gets bally? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
And then this one has to get
I've
bally.
seen ones like in Sylvie Garden, or like that's a recognized shape kind of, right? Where they have those kind of 3 balls. A little bit like I feel like I've seen bonsai
This is
with
a
that
very
shape.
classic plant for bonsai.
What kind is that one?
It's called a Chinese juniper. So should I turn it around yet? No, not yet.
No, not yet. Eh. That's where that frog jumped on. Still, I can't believe the frog jumped on your head.
I was standing, well here, with that too. I'm right here, the frog must have been here. He jumped and I went, boop.
He had a rough start to the morning too.
Yeah, we gave each other a good morning surprise.
These are also... Is this one from Lockford then?
Yes, that's the
Oh,
Lockford
see,
one.
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that one, don't you?
It was on your kitchen. It was in your kitchen.
Yeah. Now that one's a funny story because I was adding stems to it. And in my dad's ear, I said, add more. So I added more stems and he kept saying, add more. And I finally got up to 27 stems and I said, I'm not adding any more.
It stood up for your bonsai.
I guess that's all it fit in the pot.
Is that all roots?
Yeah.
Wow. They almost look like loose sticks. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they're roots. When they all fuse together, it's going to look pretty cool, I think. You know what I mean by fuse?
yeah, you see them in some of your older bonsai.
Yeah. When those all fuse, it's going to be really weird.
Yeah.
That plant is not supposed to be a good one for bonsai because it suffers weird things, but so far it came back
Oh,
pretty
look at
good. It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and then I propagated those crown of thorns in the clay pot for Jan. She likes my crown of thorns.
Oh yeah. Hey, those turned out.
Yeah, look at there's buds on the
Wow. When
leaves.
you said, I thought they would be smaller. That's a big.
Yeah, that's pretty good
Yeah.
size for a gift, huh?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
that's
I
beautiful.
had 3 in that green plastic pot, but only 1 rooted and 2 rotted, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And the other one, I found a stem on my plant growing that had no branches, so I put it in soil and it rooted, and I'm just leaving it to see if it has any strength to send out branches. You know, I don't know if it'll
Yeah,
branch
that
or
one
not.
doesn't look quite. It looks a little bit more blanched.
Well,
Like a little bleached.
a little bit, but not too much. The
No.
difference between that and that is not great. You see how it's still greenish up
Yeah.
here? So it
Still
tells
has
me
some
it's-
life.
Right. And look at
Do you
how
see-
it's saving water. That's
Then you-
the dripping thing from the air conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
I put my bucket under there to fill it up.
So when you water, it's all ready.
Yeah.
No, that is nice saving it.
Saves a couple gallons of water a day. This is cuttings from
Do
the
you water
ficus.
every day? I'm
Yeah.
sure, I guess, yeah.
Not all of them eat it every day, but,
But,
at
I
least
mean, you
some
have
of
so many,
them do.
yeah.
This is a cutting, and that are cuttings from the one out front that I showed you. That was
mama?
Huh?
The mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at how much bigger they are than the parent plant because I grew them in a different style. Kind of different, huh?
Yeah, look at
That's called a
Look at
Texas
these.
ebony because it gets a black
it's
seedy
thorny.
fruit, very spiny. Be careful. I got a whole bunch
Oh,
of branches here, so watch your fingers.
I know.
But isn't that getting a nice root? I did that root ball thing,
That,
and when these roots get thick, I'll continue taking out soil every time
it's
I
like
repot it.
fuzzy.
Yeah, hair roots.
Yeah, over here though, there's like moldy fuzz.
Oh, that's just mold.
Oh, that's good. Purposeful mold?
No.
No.
Wait, just waste, but it'll come off as soon as it dries. This feels dry. Yeah, it needs water.
That's a beautiful pot.
It's handmade.
I-
I bought it at a place that I think they're out of business now. But
It's beautiful.
the lady, she says, someone wanted to sell a pot in my shop, so I said, okay. But it's a nice pot, isn't it?
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It works, somehow it works with the bonsai really well. It's
Yeah,
hard
that's what I
to,
thought. It goes with this.
you wouldn't think
bonsai.
that a bright blue pot goes with any bonsai, but it goes with this
Uh-huh,
one. It's kind of like the whole pot, the whole bonsai's got
It's
blue
kind of got
tones.
the drippiness and the drippiness from the root and everything. So
This whole bonsai's got blue tones though.
I
Like in the
guess it
bark a little
does.
bit.
Yeah, a little
To
bit.
me.
A little bit.
Look, this little guy hopping through.
Is there a little lizard in there?
Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah, the babies love my garden back here. This is their home.
I'm sure it's the best playground in the whole entire world.
Yeah, well, it's a forest for them.
Yeah. Oh, I stood up quickly.
Yeah, that one?
I still feel like that's so, like that's what I imagine, like the little thing in your front yard where there's just one little cactus. I think that's just so preposterous looking. It's like, I'm like,
It's odd. I don't know.
I
think
know.
I water that once a year. I got it repotted. It's in too tiny of a pot, but I keep putting it off. I think I might have put it off too long. It's just still oh, God, no.
Uncle,
Those are a lot sharper than I thought they were. Look at all the hair roots on this one.
Oh, those look like toothpicks. Like it's sharpened toothpicks. You're stuck here.
Like roots.
And they're all starting to fuse though too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Isn't it nice? And then I'll turn around and show you.
Do they normally, how do you?
What happens is, see the straight ones?
Yeah.
Well, a few grew, and I thought, you know, that looks nice. I like them. So when they sent them out as little hairs, I cut a stripe down a straw, you know, so I could bend it open and put it around the root and buried the end of the straw, you know, forced it into the soil.
So it had to grow down straight.
Yeah, but the reason I did it is every morning I would pour a little water down the straw so it would stay humid in the straw. And since it stayed humid, the root stayed viable. And if you look, some of the roots, look at how high up on the plant that root comes from.
So did they sent out roots, well, from that, there's a little gecko on the bottom. Did the plant send out roots from that high up? Or was it, they sent them out and it was lower and they grew up? Well, I guess.
No, they grow down.
Wow.
They grow down.
Wow.
And look at how high that is. And I'm gonna turn it around because it's kind of impressive from the other side too.
Oop.
It's hard to tell which side is better.
The gecko had to drop.
Look at that. Doesn't that look cool?
Jesus. It looks like the things at Marina Jack, those trees that we crawl on. Like I saw a picture of me crawling on that tree.
That's the goal, yeah. It's called a banyan style when they grow out like this.
It's so tall too. You don't realize it when you're looking at it like this.
Yeah,
that's a
see
tall...
these growing on pedestals, you'd notice the height and the roots better, but on the ground it's hard to tell. They should water tomorrow. So these are my plants underneath. I just trimmed this 2 weeks ago and it was perfectly padded, you know, and it's already grown out.
Yeah, all these.
You can see all the light green.
I mean, it's easy to see how slow these grow to get something like that, but they grow so quick too.
Yeah, it's fast and slow at the same time in a way, you know. It's and it's odd. Like, look, that part, this branch grew like crazy for some reason, but right here didn't grow, and here barely grew at all. It's just strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I think happened? See how big these feeder roots are?
Yeah, that go up to that side.
And that fed that branch. So
even from the top, it's pretty. Look at how how little the baby leaves are. That's so pretty, Uncle.
Not the garden.
It's
not like it. And these are my lantana. They're all cuttings. The original plant died. But the one in front is the same age, taken at the same time as these. And through cultural practices, I kept it in your small Buddha pot. As you can tell,
we've seen these in bloom
suffering
before.
a little bit. I'm not sure from what. The color of the leaves is a little off. I'll have to maybe increase the water.
But I mean, that's such a beautiful...
It's pretty.
I mean, it's such a...
unusual.
Yeah, but I mean, it's such perfect curves.
Yeah, they are so brittle. You know what I had to do? I had to let it grow, bend the inch, let it grow.
Oh yeah, you're telling me this as it goes.
Yeah, it was, you know, because I've broken so many stems and so many branches off these plants, you'd never believe it. But they're turning out okay, I guess. I watered this today, but it needs it again. No. See how the dirt's still wet underneath?
Yeah.
It'll last till tomorrow morning.
Some nice rocks, too.
Yeah, that's Ohio Flint. I went to a forest in Ohio with Grandma, and it was one place and for hundreds of miles around that there was a flint bedrock. And the ancient Indians came from thousands of miles around to get the flint to make their arrowheads and skin scrapers and knives and spearheads, and there were pits all over the forest, you know, from like 10,000 years old from where the Indians dug up the stuff for the flint. Well, the place had so much flint that they used it to do things like build staircases and at houses. And I got these out of,
just like for...
Yeah, and they used it to line the culverts for the drainage ditches, and I thought, this is worthy of more than a drainage ditch, and so I stopped my car and got some.
That's so. Do you remember when you found that? Remember when you found that rock in the backyard? It was like a piece of quartz or just a hunk of something, but you spent all day helping me. We like washed it with a toothbrush in the big basin in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Here, this shows you how those aerial roots are. Here's how they come out. See? Now I could put straws around these and bury them in, and they'd stay fresh. This one looks like it'll root itself. These will probably die out.
Yeah.
Because the humidity's gone. It was raining a few days. This is what the forest is in back.
Look how that looks so old and so young.
I know, it's not a juxtaposition.
How old is that?
About 3 years.
Look at that little guy. Hello.
He wouldn't grow in the house. He kept dropping his leaves, so I put him outside. He was totally happy. He's happy.
I like that little pot very much for that little guy.
Yeah, he works perfectly for him. He probably needs repotting. Oh, he's okay for a little bit.
Could have yanked him out there.
No, I'm careful. So, boy, this one needs water bad. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow, though, because I don't feel like it.
There's the dragonfly.
Yeah. He's keeping us company. Says, hey, remember, I'm a part of nature.
He's coming for you. Coming for the tour?
He's coming to find any little bugs, maybe, that live on my plants, I hope. Look at this, watch that. Did you see that? Lizard just jumped from the tree to my desert rose. She's in the front of here now. He's saying, hey, what are you doing on my turf? It's our turf. We share it, lizard. Nope, can't have this. A little too much of a good thing.
You need a bit of a haircut.
Yeah, that one needs a trim. But I want it to go in bloom one more time. See, it's starting to get buds.
Yeah.
And I want the butterflies to get the flowers, so I'll let this go until it flowers, and when the flowers fade, I'll cut it back hard again.
I like the little yellow ones. They're so pretty.
Yeah, this is, yeah. They're yellow and they turn orange when they get old. So this is my back 40, I call it. This lady had a broken hand, and if you look at that flower, what do you think the flower is made of?
Coquina shells?
Correct. But it's kind of nice, isn't it?
It fits in perfectly, like with the flowers in her hair and the gold.
That's what I tried. It would have been worth $175 if her hand wasn't broken. Her hand was broken, so I bought it.
So now it's worth $180.
Well, I bought it with a broken hand for like $20, and to me that's worth $20.
Yeah.
The work, I mean, the fine detail here, and you don't see the broken hand, and if I didn't tell you, would you have known?
No.
And you really got to look close to notice it's not part of the original.
She looks very calm.
Doesn't she?
I like that she's just picking the fruit from your bonsai. Like she just came back from a long day's worth of
yeah,
like picking those little cherries or picking those little bombs.
Yeah. And these I'm real proud of, actually, to tell you the truth. These are cuttings from that one in front.
They're all so different but the same. Like that's like a little series. Like, you know, in painting when you do like a triptych or a little series, you can tell that that's like.
This one was almost impossible. Oh, it's sending out an aerial root right there. The others kind of formed themselves. They lent their shapes easy. That one was really hard to find the right bends for, but I think it's very interesting in the long run. And as it grows and fills out.
I like that there's 4 little spaces instead of 3. Like I don't know, I could see those 4 little roots.
These?
No, I meant to say like the little, when they'll be like little balls and things. Like sometimes bonsai, like it's often to have like 1, 2, 3, but I like that there's this 4th here. I don't know, I just like that. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's unusual. It's not. It doesn't form to bonsai constraints.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it's still, it works. It works as a piece of junk.
Is this the one with the straws?
That's how I did it. Yeah, I'm trying with that one. I doubt I'll have success because I keep forgetting the water. Just got a headrush standing up. I got this whole second.
This is amazing, Uncle. I mean, you just like you do so good. Like I don't know. Like you're not just willy nilly. Like I don't know. There's nothing much I can. I'm an artist, and I appreciate your art as well.
Oh, I see.
That's all.
I have to nail the
I'm so sorry.
Hi Maggie, we're playing Rummy. I do little Maggie vlogs.
This is what I'm discarding.
Okay.
Dad's kicking everybody's butt.
Your trio of
I'm
four.
pulling up the rear in a solid way.
Maggie. Cheers. I'm playing with my little lemon guy. I showed her my hand. Let me know what I should do. Okay, it's my turn. I'll go. Bye. Hey Maggie.
Engineer.
Logistics operator. Not an engineer.
Well,
Close though.
it's engineer.
Hi Maggie, we're going. Oh god, it's Thursday and we're going kayaking. We're with my mom and Jan, and oh god, this is such an awkward intro. I feel weird because they're like walking there. I have a hat on, isn't that so fun? We've gone kayaking like on this place twice now, I think. I don't even know what, like, I think this is just the ocean we're kayaking in, but it's really fun. We go with like a little group and the tour guide, and I'm gonna really try not to get burnt.
No, okay.
Poking at each other up there. But so I've never brought my phone before, but I feel like I gotta do it for the vlog. So I brought a plastic bag. We're gonna put my phone in here, and if I break my new iPhone, I'm gonna blame you. So watch out. We love kayaks. You see them? Woo! All right. See you on the water.
Yeah, there you go, selfie.
It's so cool. Oh my god.
Now the rest of them are right to your left side, Charlotte. They're right over there. So I wanted to avoid drifting over them, and we're doing pretty good. Oh man, full back reach here.
Look at
See how
that.
they get the crest in the back out of the water? Look, it's pushing our boat around. Judy. And
Oh my god.
we got a few of them around us. So this is what you want to do. No, keep your paddle up, please, Mr. Bill. Yeah, want to keep our paddles up because when you stroke down there, you don't know how deep in the water the manatee might be. There's a fluke. You're fine. You want me to spin you around so you can see better? You can look. No, you're fine. I'm fine. I don't mind if I get knocked in the water. Manatee's right there. It's still coming up. So if you take your paddle nice and gently, it might go towards you. Now it might go towards wind. Here we go. See it? And think about, look at how graceful this animal is. You're talking about 1,000 pound, you know, on average, animal that's swimming around, air-breathing mammal. They do say that the legend of mermaid may have stemmed from these manatee.
Mom, it's pushing you a little bit. It's pushing you.
Spots right there. Look at how the
He's right behind you.
Yeah.
That fluke of the tail. See those boils, those circles?
Yeah.
That's called the footprint. So as the fluke or the tail thrusts upward and downward, now it's going belly up. Oh, if it ever goes belly up, look for those pectoral
Oh, he's
flippers.
pushing you to the back
And you
of
can actually see fingernails on the end of their pectoral flipper.
Oh my god. I'm videoing. That's better than a photo. He has his little blowhole. Does he have a blowhole or was in the Look at the Mom, he likes you.
Wow, we really nailed it, huh?
Mom.
Maybe going over.
No, you're not. You're doing good. You're not going anywhere.
You know this only happens with the best guy down there.
Yeah. Oh, of course. This is a great Yelp review. Look at that.
You can get us on a good review with Yelp. TripAdvisor is probably one of our top platforms.
It's just beautiful, isn't it? Maggie, it's the place that started it all. I think this is the first thumbnail on any vlog. And this is at Yoder's, the Amish pie place for bats to go pick up pies. But I think this is literally, I have a red hair, like a maroon man bun. So, full circle, baby. Hi, Maggie. Oh, It is Friday morning around 10 a.m. It's a bit of a late start, but we are getting gas. We're out there getting gas. But we're heading back. I'm taking the first shift driving. We're gonna try to make it the 8 hours to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I started crying a little bit. Joe's in the back with noise canceling headphones, so he can't hear anything. And a little frog earrings in, and I got you a pair too, because they came in a pack of 2, and it's friendship frog earrings. That's really cool. So yeah, emotional morning. Leaving's always sad, but Mom's come back and check in. Bye.
Florida!
Goodbye. Bye. Thank you for visiting. You're welcome.
We had a great time.
Boop. Now we're in Georgia. I don't know where we were the last 5 minutes. Welcome to Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. Woo.
Guys suck.
Hi Maggie. Hi Maggie. We're in Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is Joe. There's Lynn. We're at our hotel. Look, there's the sunset.
Our family sucks.
You suck. Where's your headband?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on. I've showered once since we've left Chicago. I need to shower again, Maggie. I think that needs to be today. Wow, look at what I related to. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so good. So we made it this far. The poor little Ford Escape, though it do be struggling, and its check engine light do be on. Show. Tennessee is somewhere on the other side of those trees. Tennessee's like a mile that way. Woo!
That's Ruby Falls, right?
Hi Maggie. I got AirPods from my grandma and grandpa for a graduation present when my grandpa visited us in Florida a few days ago, like when he drove down. I guess that was literally 2 days ago. Oh my Christ. Cardboard only. This is cardboard, right? 5. Oh. I'm at a dumpster trying to figure out how to throw my... the lid says recyclable, but that says cardboard only, so I'll throw out that cardboard there and the lid maybe in the trash. Okay. So, I don't know if the audio works, because like I know you can talk on the phone in AirPods, so like if I'm recording, can you hear me? Because like that seems whack. I'm getting used to them, and low-key, like it's such a not Charlotte thing, and they also were like fancy like 2 years ago, but like I still feel kind of out of, like too fancy, like out of place. I guess also crime. So we're in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Firestone, where we've been to various, so that's like a car repair place. The one in Oak Park, my dad's car has been in and out of since January, and we've been to a few different chains across the country on various trips, and we can't get the check engine light off, so I think I just walked into this by the way. I hate everything. I look crazy talking to myself, but so they went in. I guess maybe I shouldn't just like leave the car unlocked. I'll watch it. But that's really cool because we're only about halfway home. So we have like 8-9 more hours of driving, like 400 miles, give or take, and we gotta get home because I start a job on Monday, you know? So if I don't get home like tonight, I'm gonna have to get ready for that job real quick. So that's real cool. Look how cute my hair is. I pinned it back, but it just worked out in a really nice way where it's kind of wavy. I think that's cute. So I guess we're just gonna vibe? Question mark? I really still haven't done any like, I need to watch some like YouTube tutorials on like Excel and HVAC information before I start. So I think I'm gonna try and do that in the car. Literally not right now. I just sent some emails, so I've done enough adult stuff for right now. Also, good news, they have not emailed me about my drug test. And so I think I passed. My parents both agreed that like, one, they would have definitely gotten the results by now, and two, they would have emailed me if I was positive or like if there was a problem. Like, right? Like, they wouldn't just let me go in on Monday. My fear is that they will, and then they'll just like try to spring it on me and I'm gonna have to go, oh, I don't know what to say, oh my God. But I know that that's incredibly illogical, because why the fuck would they do that? So I think I passed. Go me. Drug-free life, drug-free living. That's me. I guess I'll get back in the car. It's kind of nice out. I kind of just want to walk around. But that's it. I've just been blasting Elton John in my AirPods this morning. It's just like a little after 8 a.m. So, I mean, we got up early. I was tired. I drank some coffee. Perking back up. I showered for the first time in like 4 days, and oh my God, I feel really good. It was very much needed. So, I guess I'll just chill here. There's a Party City in an Old Navy. Should I walk around to Michael's? Oh my God, I love Michael's. Let's just walk around. Depending on how long we're here, maybe I'll go shop. So, I mean, what else is there to do? So, I'll head back to the car. I know you're not awake yet, so I would call you because, like, I'm kind of bored. But I figured out. I finished my book while we were there, which I was so happy, proud of myself for. I really started to actually get into it by the point where it was like, when I was out doing something else, I wanted to like I was like, oh, I want to get home and read right now. Which is like a feeling I haven't had in a while. You know what I mean? Like really wanting to read a book. So, proud of myself to get in there, and I'm ready to go on to the next. But right now I do have a magazine. I bought a magazine on alternative medicine. You know, like more like non-invasive. It's a Time magazine, but like non-invasive, like natural, holistic, hippie medicine. Because if I'm starting to live my Utah lifestyle, I gotta step it up. You know what I mean? Like I need, you know? Like I feel like I need to start taking like elderberry syrup when I have a cold. You know, like I gotta move on from the doctors and medical science. Though like it's gonna be real. Like there is some actual real holistic stuff. So maybe I'll go read that. I'll go back to the car, but dash the update and I'll let you know if our car breaks down or starts on fire. This is, oh my God. So this is Will's car. It's lit on fire. It's like broke down and lit on fire on his way back from Florida in Tennessee when he went there like a few years ago. So we're in Tennessee, we're driving back from Florida, and our check engine light is on and it's hot. So that's boding well, that curse. We've been joking about it, but apparently we didn't knock on enough wood. So I'll let you know. Okay, much love. Maggie, my mom was eating a muffin, so she started feeding the ants as little pets, and now she collected a little family. They were going up her ass. Up my butt. They went down her pants.
Do you want to carry this? No. Well, I mean, it's fine in here, but I mean, I'm putting this on my back. So.
Our car is still broken down. We're still at our third Firestone, so.
Tennessee! Woo! Here we go! Kentucky! Woo!
was so sad. Mom, you saw it. That was little. That crept up.
Did creep up on us.
They all creep off together.
No, all the other ones, I was pretty ready.
Oh yeah, you were definitely.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one. Well, Maggie, this is what Indiana looks like on the way back in. Who really cares about Indiana, though? So, whatever. That was that. Illinois!